All right, good morning. It is Thursday, May 13th, 2021, 4:55 a.m. I'm on my way to work out. My guys, you hear about people reaching levels of success, and then you always hear the backstory, or you hear the family or the friends or the other people, and they say they left me behind, or they got rich and famous and they forgot about me. And then occasionally you'll hear of an old friend or a family member who is very happy for their friend or their relative who has made it, and very understanding. They'll say they left me behind. They said they just had too much talent. I couldn't keep up. You'll hear that, and you'll be like, wow. It's humbleness. But I want to talk to you in this, and I'm not talking to you from a standpoint of I'm talking to you like this is what's happening. But I'm talking to you from a standpoint of this is the mentality of somebody who is looking to rise. And in the initial stages of rising, you're very excited. You want to tell everybody about it because it feels like something new. It feels like something good. And it feels like something that can benefit everybody you know. But you learn not too soon after, not everybody wants to rise. Not everybody is accepting of what you're talking about. Matter of fact, most people feel like mediocrity is normal. Going to the job, going home, that's normal. And for a lot of people that's very normal. What I do is not normal. Getting up the way I do is not normal. My diet's not normal. The way I post stuff on social media, the way I do my business, where I came from, my background, my prison record. I shouldn't be doing anything. So then the initial stages of your enlightenment, you want to tell everybody. And then as you get beat down on that, then you try to rise, and then you want to help everybody. Then people will take, and they won't give. And there'll be unsaid expectations when you give something. And let me interject this. One thing that I've learned is never give anything with expectation. If I give it to you, I give it to you freely. I expect nothing back. I don't even expect a thank you. Except for my kids. I expect them to have manners. But I know the Bible also teaches me to raise a child in the way that they'll go and they'll never depart. So I raise children, not grown adults. So I give freely, with no expectation. But then you give with expectation and you don't receive back. So now you feel kicked again. And mind you, what I'm telling you is just the lineage, the time chart of the person who wants to elevate, the person who knows deep down in their heart that there's something greater than what they've been told. There's something greater than what they've been shown. There's something greater for their life than 9 to 5, than just raising kids, than just being married, than just the basic. Just the average. And how the flight or the plight of this journey looks. And so that you get to a point where you're actually starting to make some progress in this vision, on this journey. And you're realizing that you only have enough energy to dedicate to things that will give back, the things that will contribute to where you're trying to go. So you find yourself slowly, not methodically. I think if you have to methodically remove people out of your life, I think that you're still trying to figure out who you should have in your life. But naturally, you gravitate towards what you need. Naturally, you gravitate away from what you don't need, right? See, in God's infinite plan, he's learned, or he's conditioned the ocean to be separated by the sands on the beach. Gravity to keep everything held to the ground. These are natural occurrences of nature. And the natural occurrence of nature when you're elevating, or when you strive to go to a different plane, is life will be so hard that you'll only have room for the things that will actually develop you. And so that's where we get to the point where people say, well, you left me. You left me behind. You left me. And the truth of the matter is, you didn't do anything that they couldn't do. Matter of fact, the truth of the matter is, when they had the 9 to 5, the guaranteed paycheck, and you decide to go the road of least of most resistance and build from the dirt up, your paycheck most of the time wasn't guaranteed. Work wasn't guaranteed. Opportunity wasn't guaranteed. But you stayed the course. And so the reward became bigger. And so many other people can do the exact same thing. There's nothing stopping anybody from doing anything that anybody has ever done before. There's nothing stopping anybody from being the next Michael Jordan. There's nothing stopping anybody from being the next Bill Gates. There's nothing stopping anybody from being the next Barack Obama. There's nothing stopping anybody from being the next of. Matter of fact, the fact that there was a black president gives hope that there could be another black president. The fact that there was a Michael Jordan that could fly through the air gives hope that there's another Michael Jordan that can fly through the air. The fact that it's been done simply gives you hope that it can be done again. And the beauty of knowing that it's done is that you can follow their blueprint. And you can improve on areas that they had to learn. So you never left anybody behind. And it's not your concern whether or not people feel like they were left behind. Because everybody has the same opportunity. Not everybody has the same risk tolerance. So some play it safe. But life will throw you enough curveballs. It will have its own set of ups and downs that you can deal with on a regular basis. That as you decide to elevate to the next plane, you just naturally know you have no room for anything that does not benefit the journey. And it's not that you're plotting to say, you're out of my life. You just naturally gravitate away from it because you naturally gravitate towards things that are now benefiting you. That's just nature. And you should be okay with that. You should be okay with that. Because you're not going to be okay if you stay where you're at and everything inside of you is screaming, move, go. And you don't listen. You won't be okay with that. I know for a fact.